Be prepared, guys, as with Christmas, Bitcoin has made this move in the previous years. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family Channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, one very important news item. Yes, amazing charts, amazing Bitcoin charts that will show you what happened to Bitcoin the last couple of times during Christmas. So be prepared. And of course, we will jump into the inspirational quote at the end. Short but powerful, because I need to go to my Muay Thai class today again. Let's quickly jump now into the first news item. Bam! The news for today, guys, is that the Czech Republic, the Prime Minister, is making a very bold move about Bitcoin. He just announced that all the transactions up to $4,200 are no taxable events, which means that all the transactions in the Czech Republic that people do with Bitcoin, buying a cup of coffee, doing some groceries, up to $4,200, you don't need to pay tax. So that's covered. The cup of coffees, etc. is covered. Then he's also announcing, hey guys, if you hodl your Bitcoin longer than 3 years, he seems to understand the 4-year cycle, but if you hold them longer than 3 years, you don't need to pay tax at all on Bitcoin. So this, of course, is very positive, not only for the normal people in the Czech Republic, but also for companies that are looking to start a Bitcoin company or Bitcoin business or blockchain business somewhere in the world, because the Czech Republic now becomes a little bit more attractive to those companies, as they don't need to pay tax if they hodl their capital longer than 3 years. So if a company would develop some kind of blockchain product and also at the same time use the MicroStrategy Bitcoin reserve capital strategy, that would mean they don't pay tax on all that reserve capital if they hold all that longer than 3 years, which of course is a massive opportunity for a lot of companies. But I'm very happy that also the normal people will be able to spend up to $4,200 in Bitcoin without the need of paying tax on that, which means if you're a couple, that's almost $10,000 in the Czech Republic that you can spend in Bitcoin without paying tax on that. If you have 3 kids, that will be $12,000 more, so that would be almost $25,000 a year you can spend in the Czech Republic without needing to be paying tax on your Bitcoins for spending them, guys. So that's big news from the Czech Republic. Yes, congratulations to the Czech people with this big step in Bitcoin adoption in your country. And for all the people, that was like about 100,000 koruna, I think the currency is over there. That's like $4,200, guys. That was the big Bitcoin news about the Czech Republic. So maybe other countries in the EU should follow and understand that Bitcoin is also being used for transactions and payments of coffee, and that we shouldn't be taxed on that, as we already pay 21% VAT on those cup of coffees, guys. Now let's jump now into the charts, as we had a massive, beautiful closing daily candle, and I want to show you this on the chart, but I also want to show you what happened to Bitcoin during the last periods around Christmas, from the beginning of December till the end of January. What happened every and each time? Let's take a deep dive in that now, guys. Okay, bam! And the first chart for today, guys, is the 4-hour chart in Bitcoin. Of course, there we start with the 4-hour chart. We can see amazingly how we again had beautiful buy sell signals. We can see that the Bollinger Band starts to come together again, so contracting, which means sideways movements ahead before we break out again to the next level. But we'll come back to that on another chart, guys, because we need to understand what happened around Christmas in the last couple of years, guys. Now, if we zoom out to the day channel, we can see that we had a daily candle close, I think the highest ever in Bitcoin. The daily close was on $101,204 per Bitcoin. That's a daily close above the 100K. Congratulations to all you Bitcoin hodlers with that daily close. Even with the RSI down below that 70 level, we had that daily close, so that's amazing. Could we pull back a little bit? Always, I tell you, always we can dip to the 90K level, definitely possible. But I like to zoom out a little bit more, guys, because let's take a look what happened around Christmas to the Bitcoin charts every time, so you don't start to freak out directly because everyone is telling you that Christmas will be a dump or whatever it could be. Let's jump into Christmas. Now, this is green boxes are all Christmas boxes. We are going to start all the way over here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is the year 2016. I'm going to try to run through it as fast as possible because I just don't have too much time, but keep it clear still. This is the Christmas box in 2016, guys. So we can see on the 4th of December, we went up. We kept going up, even around the 16th December. Then we had a Christmas Day, the 25th December. We had a small dip. That was a dip from $460 back to $410. So that was like a 10% dip. And then we pumped up again. And then around the 9th of January, we had a bigger dip from $460 all the way back to $350. So that was by almost a 25 to 30% dip. That is what happened in 2016. So there was no dump around Christmas, a little dip on Christmas the 25th, and then pumped up again, and then in January you had the biggest dip, okay? So no worries until January when it comes to 2016. Now we go to this one, 2017. You all remember that massive bull market. Let's see where we were at that moment over there. Here is the beginning, it's the 25th November. So we kept going up. December, the whole month of December, bullish, bullish, bullish. Then there was Christmas Day, 24th. We kept going up. We had a small dip again from $900 to $850. Again, a 10% bleep on the 25th of December. But then we continued. We went up, we went up, we went up, we went up. We went all the way up into the 5th of January where we reached the top of $1,126. And then from that moment, again in January, around the 6th of January, we crashed from $1,100, bam, to $700, which is a 30% to 40% crash. So that was in January, not around Christmas. Now, then we go to the next one, guys. Then we come in the year, where are we? There it is, bam. This is the year of 2017-18, you know, that real, the previous one was 2016, sorry for that. This is 2017, so beginning of Christmas, of December, we kept going up. We kept going up, up, bam, all the way until the 17th of December. That was when the top was reached of that 20K. That was when we dipped all the way back to 11,000. So that was a big drop. That was a 50% drop around Christmas, the 23rd of December. That was a big drop between 17th December and the 23rd of December. Then from the 23rd all the way into Christmas days, we went up again all the way into the 7th of January. Again, that first week of January. At the end of the first week of January, brrr, bam, massive dump, guys, from 17,000 to 6,000 US dollar. That was again in January, in the bull market end year. So that's probably should be 2025 something for this time, okay? Now, then we go to the next year, 2019. There, from the beginning of December, we had a dump all the way here to the 15th December. Then we went up with a pump all the way onto Christmas. We went sideways, and then again, last day of the first week of January, we went into the 10th of January, we went from 4,000 back to this bottom of 3,000, so a 30% dump. Every time that dump, almost in January, aside of the bear market year till now, too, guys. So just keep an eye on this. This is how you do TA and you compare the previous years. Beginning of December in 2019, all the way up into the end of January over there, February even, a massive run. From that level, 7,000, all the way up to 10,000 from December 2019 all the way into February 2020. And then we had a massive, they say COVID crash, but it was just a huge crash from 10K back to 3K. And that was on the 13th of February. That was Valentine's Day. Bam, there. There you have Valentine's Day. We crashed Bitcoin. Now, let's move on to the next year. We arrive now here in the year of 2021. That was the bull market year. Here, beginning of December was over there at the level of 18,000. We kept moving up all the way into Christmas, was the 24th over there. Kept moving up. And during Christmas, oh, we went even higher. We went higher all the way into, you guessed it right, the 9th of January. Again, 7 January to 10 January to 9, every time around that period, Bam, a crash, 40K all the way back to 30K. Huge crash, 25% almost. So that week in January is a very dangerous week. Now we go to the last time over here. This is where are we? This is 21. Of course, that was the bear market. We had that double top. The bull market top was in. So this would be compared to 25 at the end, guys. So that would be December. We just kept falling. We were at 50K. We fell all the way down into January to 30K. We pumped up a little bit again, but that was a bear market year. So yes, also in January, we had a dump. Now, then we have these two times. So this was this bull market, because this was the bottom, like around 16K. You all remember that bottom around 16K. Now we are coming to the bull market that counts, our bull market, 2022 over here, Christmas, December. We went up all the way to 15 December. Then we had a small dump to 22 December. Then around Christmas, we started pumping. We were at Christmas exactly around 16K. From Christmas, we started to pump all the way into February, even later, there even to February end, all the way to 25K. So from that level of 6K to 25K, and then in February we had a massive dump from 25K all the way back over there to 19K, guys. You can also count this one from 24K back to 21K. That was somewhere in the end of January, beginning of February was a dump. Now, then we had last Christmas, I gave you my heart, that one, yeah. So we were here, beginning of the month of December, we went all the way up with Christmas, still continued up all the way till there. 11th of January, 10th of January, again the 10th of January, and the 10th of January we dumped from 48K, bam, to 38K, a 10K dump, 25% dump almost, guys. So that is what we did the last couple of Christmases. So at the moment, we are around 16 days away of Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas. We can still continue moving up. Even during Christmas, we could even go up. So that 117K, 110K, 111K, 120K levels is still possible. But the thing that if you look back onto this chart is that January is a very dangerous year, especially the week from the 6th of January till the 15th of January, many dumps in that week. After that, February was a dump month. So January and February, that's why I always say to you guys, we keep pumping up till the end, then we have a dump, January, February, and then we start to build back better again. That is what I really believe, guys. Now, let's jump into some more interesting charts because I'm hanging too long in this one now. But that was my Christmas chart. Christmas, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whatever Christmas you have. I don't know how you call it nowadays, but yeah. Like also on this chart, we can see very clearly, guys, that yes, there is no top. This is no top level. The levels of the top are over there at minimum 0.84, 0.9. These are the levels that we are at the top in the long-term relative analyzed profit. So that one is very important to understand. That if you want to see when the top is in, we should be with this orange line near these levels there, and then the top is in. Till that moment, don't freak out, zoom out, the top is not in, we are just getting started. Then a lot of people ask me, Didi, can you tell me a little bit more about Ethereum? Okay, because I really do believe that Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks, months maybe, because Bitcoin dominance is dropping. So if you look at TA, Ethereum should now start to run. Why? Because Ethereum didn't even make an all-time high at the moment. Bitcoin already made an all-time high 8 months ago. So it would be logic for Ethereum to make an all-time high. And we can look at the chart and we can see this pennant. And we are breaking out of that right at the moment. This, of course, has a huge target there of, I believe, 6,400-ish US dollar. If you look and trust this real chart, then the target could even be above 10,000 US dollar. I don't know. I don't know if Ethereum is going to make $10,000, but $5,000 to $7,000, this area should definitely be reached by Ethereum very soon, in my opinion. And that's also what you see on this chart, guys, but this chart is even a little bit more bullish. This chart is showing you that if we break out of these patterns, that the target normally should be around 15,000 per Ethereum. I don't think Ethereum can reach 15,000. My target is max 8K for Ethereum this bull market, which would be awesome. But if you look at this trend line, 2018 top over there, yeah, $1,300, then this top over there, $4,800, then this would be the next top over there, $15,000. We just need to look at the charts. If we would follow the TA, then 15K would be the top for Ethereum. Yeah, so I opened the long on Ethereum over there, and I also added some more Ethereum to my portfolio, of course, because I don't want to miss out on that Ethereum pump if it comes, and it's still the second largest crypto in the industry, guys. That were the charts for today. Let's jump into the next part. I hope you really enjoyed the charts, guys. Yes, of course, short term, there was amazing volatility again to trade. You could even have bought Bitcoin at 90K again and then up to 100K now again. Beautiful possibilities to trade. Also, our bot is performing pretty well now during these times, guys. Long term, we need to zoom out. And we saw what happened the last times during Christmas. Yeah, mostly in the bear market, we saw a dump. But in the bull markets, we always saw a pump. We saw even during Christmas and New Year, Bitcoin just increasing all the way into January or even February when that first dip came. So don't freak out, zoom out, look at that bigger picture. And then I also realized that the bull market top is going to be somewhere towards the end of 2025. There's amazing 12 months ahead of us, guys. We are not there yet. 100K is beautiful, but all the charts showed you this is not the top. It's not the top. It's not the top. The top will be there in 2025. I will be there to coach you through that. So join our Telegram groups, the free ones. The links are down below. Join the DidiBamBam.me community. There's also a free one. Join below. If you want to become a VIP, that's a paid one. Check the website DidiBamBam.me. There you get more information how we guide you even better through that whole bull market cycle and more, guys. Even giving you signals, and those signals are performing really well. 80% profit, 90% profit, 100% profit, 60% profit, 50% profit. All kinds of profits we made in the last 2-3 weeks by just buying some altcoins. Yes, spot trading, no leverage trading. Check it out, DidiBamBam.me, guys. Now, that were all the charts. Let's jump now into the inspirational quote to end this video. An inspirational quote that everyone can use during their life, guys. And this inspirational quote is very simple because we all do it. I still do it. Other people, everyone is still doing this. But we all need to realize that when we judge people, we don't have time to love them at the same time. So the more that we judge other people, the less we'll be giving love to those people because there's just no time or possibility to do that because you're just judging them. And I think that's something very shitty that we as human beings do. We always judge other people. We don't look enough into the mirror to judge ourselves because that's too harsh, that's too difficult, that's too much to grab on because you don't want to judge yourself. You think it's easy to judge other people and whatever they do wrong or right. It's always easy to judge other people, but you don't bring yourself further and you don't bring that person further with that. By loving that person instead of judging him, loving for what he does different, loving for who he is, loving for the other way of thinking, if you just give him love, he will grow and you will grow with him. If you keep judging him, he will not feel positive, you won't feel positive because always in your head you're like, should I have judged him like that? Maybe I should have been a little bit less harsh. You know, all that judging, why would we do that? We know that we live on this beautiful earth with 8 billion people and we are all different. Every time when I walk the streets or when I'm eating in a restaurant or I'm walking the beach, I'm just always amazed by all the different people. I haven't seen a copy of me ever in the world. Nobody. I just see all different people. So why would I be judging them if I know that we are all different? Love those people for them being different. Don't judge them. Of course, I understand that if there is some kind of a dictator that is killing the people in his country, you can judge him for that. Of course. But maybe he has a reason. We don't know. Did you have a conversation with him? Did you just read the news and the media? Or you're always believing what the media and the news tells you about Putin or Trump or anyone else out there? We can judge them. But for me, I learned one very important lesson in life. I really need to have had a conversation one-to-one, eye-to-eye with a person to be able to judge him. I can't judge a person on what I read about him because we don't know if that's the truth. You can only judge a person if you really listen to his story one-on-one. And even then, I think, why would you judge him? Why won't you just say, wow, amazing, do it. I love it that you're different. I will support you because you're different. You're not like me. You think different. I love that. Just do it. Don't judge everyone for whatever they do, for whoever they want to be, whoever they think that they are, or identify as. Let them be. Live and let live. It's a very simple lesson in life. So why do you want to stress about all those other people around you that you're judging them on everything they do? Stop it. Stop it. Go look into the mirror, judge yourself. Are you living the life that you really love? Or are you loving the life that you really are living? Judge yourself. First start to judge yourself, and then when you judge yourself, you will understand that nobody is perfect and that you should appreciate and love every being for who he or she is, and even support them in their craziness, just like people supported me in my craziness in this Bitcoin all-in game. A lot of people were judging me. Now they started to support me, so all that negative energy of judging me was for nothing. That's the quote for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news, Czech Republic, the charts, the daily candle close, amazing above 100K, and the judging part of people? Let me know what you think about this. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing Monday, an amazing week, and see you tomorrow again. Bam.